The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh I lie down in a green pastures. He leadeth I beside still water them. He restoreth I soul. He leadeth I in the path of righteousness for name's sake. Yea! Though I RASTA go walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I can't fear no evil. For thy rod and thy staff them comforted I and I. Unu prepared a table before I, in the presence of our enemy them. Unu anointed I head with no oil. My cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy I go follow I all the days of my life. May I go dwell in the house of the Lord God. Jah, come my way. This is the Blakk Pot, aka Kukusonamo, where we speak truth to power. Here we don't criticize, but if we must, it would only come on one condition: to build and not to destroy. That is why we keep saying that we are in the service of God and country. Again, be warned. Here we are not neutral, never, and we have never said so. We have taken sides, the side of the truth. That is why we keep saying that we are the headquarters of the truth. And my name, Blakk RASTA. Now in every traditional African home there is a Blakk pot, and each time this Blakk pot sits on the fire there is something super sumptuous cooking. Ingredients of so many different types, shapes and sizes, aromas and even flavors. Put aside all their differences and relocate into the Blakk pot, where they are subjected to some very good amount of heating. At the end of the day they produce sumptuous food in all its palatability for the nourishment of the family. That is what we do here. We pick up ideas from all walks of life. No matter our differences, the ideas matter most. We subject this to strict scrutiny. Strict scrutiny. Yes. And right after that, we pick up the creme de la creme. Yes, the creme de la creme of these ideas and use that for the development of our people, our continent, our land. My brother, my sister, this is the Blakk Pot, aka Kukushonamo, where we speak truth to power. And I'm most excited to be with you. Come here. Now, my brother, my sister, we are live on YouTube, also live on Facebook. You can also find us on TikTok. We are also on Instagram and also on X. All you need to do is to follow us. Please share the broadcast so many more people can be part of this. Again, hit on the subscription button. Hit on the notification button, so when we are on, you would be notified to watch. As it stands right now, I want to say thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you and we love you. Our numbers are scrolling on the screen. Pick up the numbers and do business with us. We are also so excited to have you welcome us into your homes. My brother, my sister, this is the Blakk Pot, aka Kukushonamo, where we speak truth to power. My name, Blakk RASTA. Now today we have three very important issues to look at, and it's going to be most interesting. Send the message far and near that today's show is going to be one of its kind. The issues are deep. The issues are hot. We're going to be talking about Agyapong. We are also going to be talking about Kwabena Adu-Boahene, the former boss of the National Signals Bureau. There is an issue, a very, very deep issue. Then we're going to be looking at the Z9 helicopter, military style, that crashed. The Chinese have been fingered. Did the Chinese play a role in this? The Chinese built that plane. Was it orchestrated by the Chinese community in Ghana? largely involved in Galamsey, they have issued a statement. It's like a warning. My brother, my sister, be part of this caboodle. This is the Blakk Pot, aka Kukushonamo, where we speak truth to power. Story number 1. And this is the story. Watch this. Why Napo betrayed Kennedy Agyapong. Now, Kennedy Agyapong was born somewhere in Ghana, this beautiful country. He is an Asin man. He has been MP for Asin for so long. At a point, he decided that enough was enough, and it was time for him to walk away. Many thought that he was just walking away, but no, he was climbing higher. Now, from MP, he was to be president of Ghana. 60-year-old Kennedy Agyapong told the whole Ghana that by the age of 60, he would have bought a private jet. In fact, he was looking at buying the private jet earlier. But at the age of 60, it doesn't look like the private jet is on his table anymore. Kennedy Agyapong is a crazy philanthropist. When he goes out, a lot of people follow him for crumbs from off the table. Sometimes when they are lucky enough, he invites them to come to the table to eat with him. He's a man who has helped a lot of people from all walks of life. And he can also boast about how much money he has. Recently, he told us that he has 277 houses and even more in Ghana alone. He has several factories. He owns a whole media house that stretches its tentacles all the way to Kumasi and beyond. How did he start? He told us by selling PK on the streets. And then he graduated from selling PK to selling some other things. In the past, many have tied him to the drug cartel, which he has fought so much to be able to exonerate himself. My brother, my sister, this is Kennedy Agyapong. He's a man who loves money, and he says that money is power. This is Kennedy Agyapong. He is a businessman who has rejected several times appointments by sitting presidents to occupy some ministerial positions. Until in the recent government, where he picked up some board chairmanship positions. My brother, my sister, Kennedy Agyapong. This is the man with several years of experience in the political arena as an MP and beyond. He's so respected, and many people believe that he's a loose cannon. In other words, he speaks his mind to the extreme, and you cannot predict what next this man will say. He just picked up his forms to run for the flag bearership of his party, and his very good friend, who can pick up a phone at any time to call him and say, Kennedy, where are you? Ken, come here. Ken, I'm coming to see you. Ken, be here at this time. And he would listen to him. In the Akan language, we say, Onun onino ne bok kusia tafre. Onunu ne bok kusia tafre. My brother, my sister, this is Kennedy Agyapong. Now, the interesting thing is that this very good friend of his has turned his back on him. And there must be a reason. Is Kennedy Agyapong happy about this? Is he not happy about this? Today we are going to get into it. Who is this friend who has supposedly betrayed Kennedy Agyapong? He's called Napo. This is him. Napo. He's a medical doctor. He's a loose talker. This guy here, my brother, my sister, talks as if he has no common sense. He's a medical doctor who, in the run-up to the last elections, was virtually encouraging Galamsey. In the run-up to the last elections, my brother, my sister, we saw how people loved political power more than the citizenry of the nation. And this is one of those. He's not a patriotic citizen. I do not like him one bit because of his utterances, careless utterances, utterances that are made with no common sense. This is the guy. They call him Napo. He went to the Kwabena Adu-Boahene University of Science and Technology, as we're told. He is a medical doctor. As to whether he practices or not, it is unto him and for the researchers to find out. In the run-up to the last elections, where his party was kicked out of power, he went from one platform to the other, speaking unpatriotically, inciting tribal sentiments, religious sentiments, and talking about things that did not inure to the benefit of this nation. His name is Napo. Very careless talker. In fact, so many people refuse to vote for Adu-Boahene because of this guy. And he knows it. But he is a very good friend to Kennedy Agyapong. There was a time Kennedy Agyapong got angry in the Parliament House. And he decided to throw tantrums around. We all remember the story. It was even captured by parliamentarians on their phones, which went viral. My brother, my sister, it took this man called Napo to calm Kennedy Agyapong down, talk to him, for him to listen. We are told that this is one of the very few people who can talk to Kennedy Agyapong and he would listen. But he has decided that he is not supporting the presidential bid of Kennedy Agyapong. And he has his reasons. Watch this. What is published? Why I choose Boahene over close friend Ken. Run it, my youth. Now the new patriotic party's running mate for the 2024 election, Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh, aka Napo, has declared his support for the former Vice President Dr. Adu-Boahene in the race for the party's presidential election. Now speaking in an interview on Asempa FM on Tuesday, August 27, 2025, Napo asserted that supporting another candidate in the race to choose the party's flag bearer for the 2028 election would be a betrayal. I support Dr. Adu-Boahene 100%. I can't be ungrateful to him for the honor he bestowed on me among the many competent people in our party, he is quoted to have said. Napo, who is a former Minister of State and a former Member of Parliament for Manchia South, also pointed out that the former Vice President is the best person to lead the NPP among the people who have expressed interest in leading the party to the 2028 general election. He reiterated that even though he has close relations with the other candidates in the flag bearership race, including former Asin Central MP Kennedy Agyapong, he is sure Boahene is the best candidate. Take Kennedy Agyapong. He knows I am for Boahene. I can even spend time in his house, he said. Dr. Adu-Boahene is among a handful of individuals who have already declared their intentions to contest in the flag bearership race of the new patriotic party. Dash. So this is clear. Number one reason, this man here called Dr. Adu-Boahene has shown me a lot of trust. He made me his running mate. And if I choose another person, I have betrayed him. Is it a good enough reason for a man to say that I will not choose another person? Where is competence? Are we putting personal reasons ahead of competence? Ahead of patriotism? I wish he had said, I will always support Dr. Bawumia because he's the most competent amongst all these people. But he said, because he honored me, so it becomes selfish. It becomes personal. And once he has honored me by making me his running mate, no other person comes near him. Such a joke of a reason. I need you to think. That is how selfish politicians are. This was the same idiot who went out there and told Ghanaian galamseyers to go ahead and destroy the flora and fauna, and that the MDC thought that they will push them to go out and stop galamsey so they would lose the elections. For him, it was all about the elections and not about building the nation. Such a person is supporting another failure, and people should take them serious. How can I take such a joke serious? Bawumia is already an inefficient person. Very inefficient. Bawumia is already a man who so many Ghanaians have lost interest in. And if he is supported by another loose and careless talker, unpatriotic, then you must know that you are running after a certain horse that is lame. Now let me go a little deeper into this Napo story. My brother, my sister, one of the things killing our nation is this. We are so much in a hurry to put our personal needs ahead of the national interest. Can I say it again? We are so much in a hurry to put ahead our personal needs, personal interests ahead of the national interest. And that is what Napo is doing. From when he talked about galamsey the way he did in the run-up to the 2024 elections, I totally lost interest in him, and I didn't hide it. I had already lost interest in Bawumia because of his abysmal performance and cowardly behavior. When Nana Addo was messing up the country, he chickened out and hid and was quiet because he was protecting his stomach. Nana Addo was misbehaving all over the place. And if I were Bawumia, I would have come out to say, listen man, I am tired of this and I am resigning. Resign with some integrity. No, the coward decided to hide behind him and allow Nana Addo to misbehave and destroy this country. Today, my brother, my sister, the failure, the incompetent Bawumia has gone to choose a loose, unpatriotic talker like Matthew Opoku, who stood in front of the Asantehene and insulted Dr. Kwame Nkrumah from the head to the toe. Kwame Nkrumah, no. Who cares about these people? But let me get to Kennedy Agyapong. What does Kennedy Agyapong think about his friend Napo? Is he bothered about it? Are they just considering this as politics? I am sure Napo will go behind Bawumia and tell Ken, you know that left to me alone and you, I will always support you. But the fact that this man has taken me as his running mate, it will be seen to be a certain kind of insult if I left him and followed you. But I am always with you. I love you. And I know that things would work. He might even go ahead to say, everybody knows that we are going to win. So win so that we can work together. I will throw my weight behind you 1,000,000% should you win this. And you know that I will do that because I love you. That is how hypocrites talk. Is it a betrayal? Or is it just a matter of principle? Is it philosophical? Or is politics? Think about that. And let's hear from you. It's the Blakk Pot, aka Kukushonomo, where we speak truth to power. When we return, we got more. Hey! Why you? Whoa! It's the Blakk Port, aka Kukushonamo, where we speak truth to power. And that name there is Salif. It's a typing error. My brother, my sister, Ellen Johnson, Salif. Salif. This is the Blakk Port, aka Kukushonamo, where we speak truth to power. Story number 2. Watch this. I have never been NPP boy. And this is Kwabena Adu-Boahene speaking. Kwabena Adu-Boahene speaking. Do we know who Kwabena Adu-Boahene is? This is the gentleman. Born in January 1981 in Kokomlemle. He's from Adanse, Asokwa. He was raised in Ghana. Went to school at Pope John School. My brother, my sister, over there in Koforibia. Veladenos is their motto. And that simply means we set sail. It used to be a seminary to train priests. My brother, my sister, it was founded in 1958 by Bishop Oliver Bowers. It's a very powerful school. That is why on the school crest you will see the Bible opened and the cross sitting right in the middle of the Bible. It is also interested in tradition, culture. That is why you see the phantom from there. And of course, it is a school that is interested in reading and academia. My brother, my sister, he went to Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology in 2004, and he was able to work his way through hard work and get into the national security somewhere in 2007. He rose through the ranks, and then on the 29th of December 2020, he became the boss of the NSB, better still, the Director General of the National Signals Bureau. A very huge post. For some time now, so many controversies surrounding this guy. Issues about stolen cars, Iyoko running helter-skelter. Oh yes. Issues about National Service Secretariat, ghost names all over the place. My brother, my sister, and much more. Fertilizer contracts. My brother, my sister. This gentleman here is Kwabena Adu-Boahene. He has said something that is quite shocking. He said he has never been an NPP boy. How did he get into the position of becoming the Director General of this NSB? My brother, my sister, according to him, he was studying in London, England. When he finished, he started to work with Atkins. Right after that, a friend of his called him to return to Ghana because he had been able to accumulate so much knowledge in IT. And therefore, it was time to return home and serve. Looking at the salary he was getting in England and what he probably would be earning from Ghana, it didn't look like it was that attractive. But Kwabena Adu-Boahene said that he was just ready to serve his motherland. So he came down and he applied to work with the National Security. In 2007, he got the job. He rose through the ranks from 2007 all the way to 2020, 5 years ago, when he became the Director General of the National Signals Bureau. My brother, my sister, he said he has never been a member of the NPP. And it is not something he intends to be part of. My brother, my sister, is this true? The question again is, how was he able to make the contracts with the fertilizer company? Was it through sheer hard work? Now, when you check it out, you realize that he has, or he's affiliated to, Global Fet, a fertilizer making company in Ghana, which is the biggest in the whole of the country. Under the one district, one factory, it came into serious prominence. Is it by chance that that fertilizer company is the biggest in Ghana? Did it get its contracts through hard work, through sheer competence, or party affiliations and leanings? Have you ever seen Kwabena Adu-Boahene at any NPP rally? Have you ever seen him wear any NPP paraphernalia? The answer is no. Could he be speaking the truth? That he's never been an NPP boy. How was he favored by the NSB position? How did he get it? Was it through hard work? Now, the interesting thing is that he's called the whiz kid of IT. He knows too much IT in his head. Let me take you through an interesting story. Now, in 2019, something interesting happened. Some 2 Canadian girls were kidnapped in Kumasi. How many of us remember? The headlines were all over the place, even from the Guardian newspaper. From the BBC, and also from all the newspapers in Ghana and beyond. 2 Canadian women kidnapped at gunpoint in Kumasi. 2 Canadian women. This is the Guardian reporting the same thing. 2 Canadian women abducted in Ghana, rescued by security forces. My brother, my sister, I am told that it took Kwabena Adu-Boahene's strong security intelligence to be able to locate those girls and get them rescued. And when I spoke about this at the time, it was only said that national security rose to the occasion and in collaboration with the police were able to find out this. But digging deeper, it is said by connoisseurs that it took his intelligence to be able to reach out to these Canadian girls and rescue them. So I put the big question out. How come the Takoradi girls were not rescued using the same intelligence from Kwabena Adu-Boahene if he truly was the IT whiz kid of Ghana? And the question was answered. My brother, my sister, it was said point blank that the police did not seek the help of the national security until it was too late, when ransom was not paid and the girls were already murdered in cold blood several months after, before national security was spoken to and intelligence pointed to the direction that the girls were already gone. Is Kwabena Adu-Boahene truly the IT whiz kid? People who know him say he's a very humble guy. People who know him say that they are surprised that he's involved in these stolen cars, allegedly, and also in some of these things that we are hearing. Is it not surprising and shocking that a man like this, at age about 44 or thereabout, born in January 1981, has never been a member of the NPP, never been a member of that party, never attended their rallies, and never came out to show party colors? That means he rose as a civil servant. But why did Mahama not maintain him? If he was truly non-political, as national security members are supposed to be, why was he not maintained? The answer is simple. The intelligence had come out already that he was involved in some of these things mentioned. And even though Mahama would have loved to keep him there because he was one of his kind in there. And they also attend the same church. This is deep. Mahama and Kwabena Adu-Boahene attend the same Assemblies of God church. Mahama probably spoke to him and said, you know what? When I come into power, I'm going to maintain you. And we are going to take IT to another level. Digitalization. We're going to make it hot. Then just after he won power and started making appointments left, right, and center, keeping who he wanted to keep and sending out who he didn't want, it came out that, hey, some stolen cars issue. What is the evidence? Iyoko says that this guy is involved in some stolen cars. Again, the National Service Secretariat issue, ghost names, he has a hand in it. There's a car garage. 2 of them maybe, he has a hand in that. He and his wife. That is not all. There's also some estate management, whatever, company. And they are deeply involved. And thirdly, he opened another account and he's siphoning money into that account. Mahama said, Kai, this is too much. I can't keep this guy. Even though he's my church member and one of the best there, put him aside. Let's give him a fair trial and see where the matter is going to be. We have researched it, gone into it seriously. I've spoken to both parties, Iyoko and the party of this gentleman here. In the next coming days, we're going to serialize this. In the next bit, we will look at the account. Was it really a twin account? Was it a fake account, a cloned account? Was money going in there, as the Attorney General said, and Iyoko? Or there was a mistake? We will go deeper into it, my brother, my sister, and we'll bring the issue on a platter. In the interim, he has been pushed aside by his church, the Assemblies of God Church. Wait until all these things are done. Then you can be on the pulpit again and preach. In the interim, you can't preach in the church. You can attend church, but we don't want to see you preach. His accounts have been frozen. His businesses have been frozen. I'm not too sure about Global Faith, but I am sure of the estates in Oyarifa and more. When is this issue going to come to an end? I am so eager to get to the bottom of this. My brother, my sister, when we talk, we go deep into the issues. When one party refuses to talk to us, we will present you with a one-sided story until we hear from the other side. Until then, my brother, my sister, it's business as usual. The business of the nation is the Blakk Pot, aka Kukushunumo, where we speak truth to power. When I return, we shall take your messages and do more. Hey ya! Hey yo! Hey yo! It's the Blackport, aka Kukushunumo, and here we speak truth to power. We have one more story, and that is a really deep story. But let's pick your minds right now. It's the Blackport. Our numbers are scrolling on the screen. Pick up the numbers and do business with us. Send your comments in via YouTube and also Facebook. Jake Judah says the stomach direction journalist is live. Sweet Papito TV says Amara Barasta suddenly speak truth to power. Hey, come here. Woyoy. Ade TV says more fire. My boss Blakk. Okay. Naziru Sando says more fire Blakk. And then Clement Jackal says fire. Bro Isaac says good evening Blakk RASTA, the great African teacher. May Jehovah bless you and your family and continue to speak truth to power. Blakk, I've observed from afar, and what I notice is it continues, right? Story continues. All right, we'll get into it. Les Brown. Blakk RASTA always have something about everyone. Woyoy, more fire. Mike Romeo Ofori says, my regards, Professor Blakk. Okay? Clement Jackal says fire. And okay, well, so Bra Isaac says, good evening, Blakk RASTA, the great African teacher. May Jehovah bless you and your family and continue to speak truth to power. Blakk RASTA, I've observed from afar, and what I notice is we need to see the full import of what he's saying. Yeah? And then Same says, Blakk RASTA, keep speaking truth to power, right? More comments coming in. Remember to send them via YouTube and also via Facebook, okay? Mark Romeo says, my regards, Professor Blakk. Sami Kaptan says, Blakk RASTA, the only person who speaks truth to power. Maximum respect. I love you. Please, the only thing I want from you is to take a picture with you. Salute, all right? You know, anytime. You don't need no, appointment. Just walk through and let's make it happen. Ben Azu is relaxing quietly and watching. And he wants to see where the direction is. Okay? So more comments coming in. Send them via Facebook and also send them via YouTube. And we are ready to make it happen, right? Okay. We'll take the last story of the day. Story number 3. Watch this. Z9 helicopter crash. China Secret Service warns Ghana. This is the military style helicopter that crashed and killed 8 people, including the pilot himself, Peter Anala. It brought the nation to its knees in tears. This is the Z9 helicopter. The bodies were all charred. Some were even dismembered. It broke the heart of the nation when we saw our gallant comrades carried in sacks of cocoa. Oh my God. It further broke the heart of the nation when we saw the deeper part of the stories. What were the deeper parts of the stories? What caused the helicopter to crash? Many said it exploded in mid-air. Others said, oh, it actually tried to land and it couldn't land. And then it hit some tall trees and then it went off. But the latest on this, aside the fact that the black box has been found, is that some Chinese people based in Ghana, calling themselves the Chinese community, may have a hand in the crash. After all, they actually manufactured this plane. The Z9 helicopter was manufactured in China. Now we have a huge problem with Chinese nationals when it comes to galamsey in our country. My brother, my sister. And then this same helicopter was to transport people to fight the same galamsey. And it is rife that the Chinese might have a hand in the crash, but the Chinese community has responded. And this time, it looks like it's a warning. They are not begging. They are angry and warning. Run it, my youth. Watch the story. From Ghana Web, it says, Chinese community in Ghana condemns misinformation on Z9 helicopter. Akrufum crash. Run it, my youth. Watch this. Now, the Chinese community in Ghana has cautioned against what they termed as false narratives surrounding the helicopter crash at Adansi, Akrufum in the Ashanti region, which claimed 8 lives on August 6, 2025. Now, according to the community, various commentaries about the Chinese-made Z9 helicopter, which was in the service of the Ghana Armed Forces, are false. Can I take it again? According to the community, various commentaries about the Chinese-made Z9 helicopter, which was in the service of the Ghana Armed Forces, are false and disparaging, as they are being circulated without any scientific basis. Now, through their airwaves, DCAM Consult, the Chinese community issued a letter to the media calling on the public to desist from spreading false and unfounded information portraying the Z9 helicopter as a substandard or inferior aircraft supplied by China to the Ghana Armed Forces. In the cautionary letter dated August 25, 2025, the lawyers stated the findings from the examination of the black box have not, as of this date, been made public by the military authorities who operate and utilize the Z9 helicopter for such bad and disparaging commentaries to be made about it. China has maintained long-standing and cordial relations with the Republic of Ghana, resulting in cooperation across various fields, including economic collaboration and assistance. So the letter further stated, under the circumstances, any individual or group, that's where the warning is, that persists in spreading false information concerning the cause of the Z9 Chinese-made helicopter crash through TikTok, newspapers, or online publications without any verified justification or official scientific findings from the black box analysis, and with clear intention of undermining or damaging the cordial relations between the Republic of Ghana and the People's Republic of China, will be held accountable under the laws of Ghana. It added that such malicious conduct not only misleads the general public and tarnishes the reputation of the Ghana Armed Forces, but also seeks to cast unwarranted doubt on the quality and credibility of Chinese-made aircrafts, thereby straining the long-standing diplomatic, economic, and security cooperation between the two nations. When I saw this, I got a little worried. Why is this thing not coming from the Chinese embassy? Because this is a diplomatic issue. Why is it coming from the Chinese community? Why are they crying wolf? And this letter looks so much like an official letter, diplomatic in nature, should have a diplomatic seal, and come from the Chinese embassy, which is very vibrant in Ghana. Why is it coming from the Chinese community that is unofficial in Ghana? An Igbo man came up recently, wanted to build a so-called Igbo community, which some people called kingdom. There was pressure all over the place. Now we have an official Chinese community. Is it because it's called a community and not a kingdom? So we have no problem. We have Chinatown shops all over the place. It's not a problem. Oh, yeah, diplomatic relations, China, Ghana, oh, we are good. Everything is nice. Yeah, you know, they bring Chinese things, we go and buy, and then so on and so forth. You know, that kind of vibe. We don't have a problem. Igbo man comes. He wants to build an Igbo village. People decided to remove the village and make it kingdom. And we all rose against the Igbos. We wanted to even, I don't want to use that word, on the Igbos. But I'm not inciting anything bad against Chinese. I love Chinese. And the only question I'm asking, why is this letter coming from the Chinese community and not from the diplomatic service, the Chinese ambassador? Or there's no ambassador in Ghana anymore. Look at the tone of the letter. They are seeking to fight two things. Don't destroy the diplomatic relations between Ghana and China. Number two, do not, for whatever reason, put it out there that Chinese-made aircrafts are inferior and low quality. Already it's been spread all over that Chinese products are inferior, right? They say China phone, people tease each other. China is tired of that. They make quality products, and for that matter, they want you to say they make quality products, not inferior products. Right now, you are going all the way into their aircraft, their aviation sector, to tell them that they are making inferior planes. They didn't end there. That if you continue saying this on TikTok, which is owned by them anyway, China, or using your newspapers, they will come after you. It's a warning. They said they will come after you under the laws of your own Ghana. It's interesting, isn't it? Now, this is where the story becomes more interesting. Why is this letter coming from the Chinese community? Again, where is the headquarters of the Chinese community? Do they have a certain kind of community that is physical? Or community here is just used to represent all Chinese in Ghana? I want to know. My brother, my sister, of course, it doesn't make sense if you spread false information. Now the black box has been found, but we were told that they were going to take the black box to China to go and verify. After taking samples from the corpses, the 8 gallant comrades who died, to South Africa to identify them. Now I am hearing, and we all are hearing, that they are going to seek the assistance of China to analyze the black box and some other things. Bosu, what do you think? China is being accused unsubstantiatedly that it might have a hand in that crash because it made helicopters and aircrafts that are inferior. Maybe, especially the ones that come to Ghana. One of them has crashed. It's going to destroy the aviation industry of China if this comes out to be true. So China is already fighting it. China's interest must be upheld. China must make sure that it is not in any way associated with inferior production of aeroplanes. And you are taking the same evidence to China to verify whether China is wrong or correct. Our forensics in Ghana are so bad and poor. Even the gallant comrades who died, 8 of them, we couldn't identify them because they were charred, they were bent. We had to take samples, tissues, straight to South Africa to be able to determine who was who. We paid money. We spent money on that. We have forensic labs in Ghana, but we have never really taken forensics seriously. Today, my brother, my sister, the whole world has gone digital, scientific. We still have a forensic lab that is yet to reach the level, the international standards. So, when there's anything that demands forensic examination, we have to seek the help of outsiders. Remember recently they said they were bringing in some Americans to help us unravel the mystery behind the helicopter crash. Then we started hearing that, oh, they will take the black box actually to China, from America to China. Where is the black box going? Are we able to work on the black box in Ghana? Do we have the acumen, the forensic knowledge to deal with this in Ghana? Can we take it to a more neutral place? Now, this is where the problem may be. America and China are not too friendly when it comes to business. China would not be too happy that the black box is taken to America. It might be a business opportunity for America to point fingers at China, if that will help their business grow. How many people are following? Now, if we also take it to China, we will compromise some of these allegations and rumors that we are hearing. It's like taking the fowl to the court of hawks. The hawks must make sure that they are always right and judge the fowl to be guilty, so that the next cooking pot can have fowl meat. My brother, my sister, we need to take our science seriously. If we are not careful, we are going to be recolonized. A lot of products are here, they are all written in Chinese. It's intentional. If you want to understand what it is, learn Chinese. In our universities, they are teaching Chinese. That is okay. I don't have a problem with it. A nation is trying to promote its language. But what are we doing to also promote our languages? We are here fighting tribal wars. We don't understand why Twi should be the most spoken language in Ghana. How do we grow? If you don't allow one ethnic group to rise, how would you rise? Let's think about it carefully. Where is the black box going? China or America? Either place, something will be compromised. I don't want to go too much into it. Can our forensics deal with this in Ghana? Yes, no. Any which way. The name Blakk RASTA, and it's all about our country. We say our country or nothing. Notre pays ou rien. It's all about patriotism, no politics. It's the Blakk Pot, aka Kokoshonemo, where we speak truth to power. All right, so let's quickly pick your minds. Yes, send your messages via Facebook and also via YouTube. Alasan K. Jibril says, Blakk, greetings from the people of Aflao, respect. And Mubarak MBK says, Kian Cool. King Ras Abogo says, Blakk RASTA, my name is King Abogo, and I'm watching you live in the Upper East region, a hotel called Amodase. Keep the fire burning. All right. Prince Enusa says, even in the UK, not all missing people are located. So he say, when he says even in the UK, it means that the UK is raised higher. My brother, my sister, what can we do to reach there, especially with our forensics? We are forensic scientists. Are we interested in forensics? Nasara Mugri says, Papa, more fire. Nana Kwesi Osaibo says, greetings, Blakk RASTA. Keep on igniting the flame to restore the value of truth in our country. Okay? Eric Nilae says, more fire. Roberto King says, more fire, Blakk RASTA. I love you too much. I love you too. Victor Shontete says, I got my picture with Blakk RASTA today. Okay. Where was that? Did I take a photo with somebody today? Did I take a photo with somebody today? Can I remember? Can I remember? Can I remember? Yes, 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 yes. Okay, I think so. Okay. All right, so this is Victor. King Ras Aboko says he is in the upper east, and he's feeling the show. And then Nana Kwesi says, greetings, Blakk Rasta, keep on igniting the flame to restore the value of truth in our society. I think we've read this already. More comments coming in. My brother, my sister, send them via YouTube and also via Facebook. And Nasara Buguru says, Mba Bohumbiane, more fire. That's what he says. From Ras Baby Dodo. Okay. Clement Jackal says, more fire. Vitus Vinibo Sabogu says, the man I always admire. You are always beyond my imagination. Okay. And this is Zion Genesis. All right. Okay. Much more. You have many more comments coming in. All right. So this is where we bring it all to an end. It's been the Blakk Pot, a.k.a. Kokoshonomo, where we speak truth to power. We appreciate you and we love you. And remember to subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification button after subscribing. Encourage many other people to subscribe. On the 5th of September, we're going to be walking the streets of Accra. And we are going to be talking patriotism. Yes, we're going to be holding placards and be talking to people about patriotism. My brother, my sister, we have hit the road already. We won't sit down and destroy our nation. And remember, we are always on the side of the truth. We will never depart from the truth. That is why we take no bribes. That is why we take no sides. But one side, the side of the truth, is the Blakk Pot. Hey ya! Hey yo! Wayo!